ominous,
不吉な、悪調の。
ominous. The dark clouds look ominous before the storm. The dark clouds look ominous before the storm. Lofty,
高い、崇高な。
lofty. She set a lofty goal for her career. She set a lofty goal for her career. Manuscript,
原稿、手書きの文書。
manuscript. He submitted his manuscript to the publisher today. He submitted his manuscript to the publisher today. Behavioral,
行動の。
behavioral. The study focused on students' behavioral responses in class. The study focused on students' behavioral responses in class. Superpower,
超大国、超能力。
superpower. Education can be a superpower for many people. Education can be a superpower for many people. Initiative,
自発性、主導権。
initiative. Taking initiative can lead to new opportunities. Taking initiative can lead to new opportunities. Enrage,
激怒させる。
enrage. The unfair rule could enrage many students and parents. The unfair rule could enrage many students and parents. Dissolve,
溶ける、解散する。
dissolve. Sugar will dissolve quickly in hot water. Sugar will dissolve quickly in hot water. Baseline,
基準線、基準値。
baseline. We need a baseline measurement before we start. We need a baseline measurement before we start. Erect,
立てる、直立させる。
erect. They will erect a new statue in the park. They will erect a new statue in the park. Pious,
信心深い、敬虔な。
pious. He is known for his pious and charitable actions. He is known for his pious and charitable actions. Bully,
いじめる、強いもの。
bully. It's wrong to bully others, regardless of the reason. It's wrong to bully others, regardless of the reason. Disguise,
変装、隠すこと。
disguise. She wore a disguise to avoid being recognized. She wore a disguise to avoid being recognized. Procedure.
手続き、手順。
Procedure. The procedure for joining is very straightforward. The procedure for joining is very straightforward. Irreversible.
不可逆の。
Irreversible. The damage from the storm was unfortunately irreversible. The damage from the storm was unfortunately irreversible. Furnish.
装備する、供給する。
Furnish. They plan to furnish the office with new equipment. They plan to furnish the office with new equipment. Distinct.
明確な、異なる。
Distinct. Each artist has a distinct style that is recognizable. Each artist has a distinct style that is recognizable. Alien.
外国の、異質な。
Alien. Some people find alien cultures fascinating. Some people find alien cultures fascinating. Exposure.
晒すこと、露出。
Exposure. Prolonged exposure to sunlight can harm your skin. Prolonged exposure to sunlight can harm your skin. Devise.
考案する、工夫する。
Devise. We need to devise a plan to tackle this problem. We need to devise a plan to tackle this problem. Assemble.
集める、組み立てる。
Assemble. We will assemble the furniture together this weekend. We will assemble the furniture together this weekend. Evict.
追い出す、立ち退かせる。
Evict. The landlord decided to evict the tenants last week. The landlord decided to evict the tenants last week. Flicker.
瞬く、ちらつく。
Flicker. The candle flame began to flicker in the wind. The candle flame began to flicker in the wind. Adverse.
不利な、逆効果の。
Adverse. They faced adverse weather conditions during the hike. They faced adverse weather conditions during the hike. Disgrace.
恥、恥辱。
Disgrace. His actions brought disgrace to his family and friends. His actions brought disgrace to his family and friends. Inhabitant.
住民、居住者。
Inhabitant. Each inhabitant has a unique story to share. Each inhabitant has a unique story to share. Shudder.
震える。
Shudder. I shudder at the thought of public speaking. I shudder at the thought of public speaking. Exert.
力を使う、行使する。
Exert. She had to exert herself to finish the race. She had to exert herself to finish the race. Capability.
能力、適性。
Capability. The team demonstrated their capability to solve problems. The team demonstrated their capability to solve problems. Edible.
食べられる、食用の。
Edible. Many wild mushrooms are edible, but some are dangerous. Many wild mushrooms are edible, but some are dangerous. Literally.
文字通り、実際に。
Literally. He was literally running for his life during it. He was literally running for his life during it. Primarily.
主に、第一に。
Primarily. The project is primarily focused on environmental issues. The project is primarily focused on environmental issues. Pottery.
陶器、陶芸。
Pottery. She enjoys making pottery as a creative hobby. She enjoys making pottery as a creative hobby. Drastic.
厳しい、思い切った。
Drastic. The company made drastic changes to improve profits. The company made drastic changes to improve profits. Stifle.
抑える、息苦しくさせる。
Stifle. Don't stifle your creativity, express your ideas freely. Don't stifle your creativity, express your ideas freely. Wither.
枯れる、しおれる。
Wither. The flowers will wither without enough water. The flowers will wither without enough water. Liberate.
解放する、自由にする。
Liberate. The movement aimed to liberate people from oppression. The movement aimed to liberate people from oppression. merge,
合併する、融合する。
merge. The two organizations will merge to increase efficiency. The two organizations will merge to increase efficiency. Sophisticated,
洗練された、複雑な。
sophisticated. She wore a sophisticated dress to the gala. She wore a sophisticated dress to the gala. Considerable,
かなりの、相当な。
considerable. He made a considerable impact on the community. He made a considerable impact on the community. Eternity,
永遠、永久。
eternity. They promised to love each other for eternity. They promised to love each other for eternity. Duplicate,
複製する、重複の。
duplicate. They duplicated the successful project for more impact. They duplicated the successful project for more impact. Receptive,
受容的な、理解力のある。
receptive. She is very receptive to new ideas and suggestions. She is very receptive to new ideas and suggestions. Adhesive,
接着剤、粘着性の。
adhesive. The adhesive worked perfectly to hold the pieces together. The adhesive worked perfectly to hold the pieces together. Plunge,
突っ込む、飛び込む。
plunge. He plunged into the cold water without hesitation. He plunged into the cold water without hesitation. Exile,
追放、亡命。
exile. The writer spent years in exile after criticizing the government. The writer spent years in exile after criticizing the government. Amend,
修正する、改正する。
amend. We need to amend the rules to make them clearer. We need to amend the rules to make them clearer. Swarm,
群がる、大群。
swarm. Bees tend to swarm around flowers during the springtime. Bees tend to swarm around flowers during the springtime. Violate,
違反する、侵害する。
violate. You must not violate the terms of the agreement you signed. You must not violate the terms of the agreement you signed. Conform,
従う、適用する。
Conform. Students should conform to the school's dress code policy. Students should conform to the school's dress code policy.